Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and we're here today with the February 2020 channel update. There should be a drum roll there, really, shouldn't there? There should be something exciting, a sting, an announcement. Ta-da! Perhaps I'll go and find one. Anyway, hi, thank you once again for joining me. And I hope you're enjoying what I've been putting out so far this year. Only been 1 month, but what the heck. Thank you for coming along and sharing my little YouTube journey. And as you may recall, December 2019 was quite spectacular in terms of the increase in number of subscribers and the amount of interest that was shown in the content I was putting up. In particular, obviously, Transport Fever 2. And as a result of that, hitting the 500 subscriber mark in December, I offered a copy of Transport Fever 2, a Steam key, in a lottery draw. We now have a winner of that, and I will announce that very shortly. Just got a couple of other little things to get out of the way first. But since then, over the last month, another 120 something of you have also subscribed to the channel. So welcome. Thank you so much for clicking that button and staying with me. And if you've got anything to say on the channel, either comments on particular videos or any feedback in terms of suggestions, ideas, recommendations, or even criticisms, by all means do drop me a note into the comments boxes on this one. That'd be a good place to start. Why not? But anyway, let's have a look back at what we got up to in January before looking forward to February. As we said, and a continuing increase in the channel analytics. I know it's kind of dull, but YouTube just loves giving me this stuff, and I feel like sharing it with you because that's what I am, sharing kind of guy. Yeah, 125,000 watched hours. That is down mostly to a handful of Transport Fever and Transport Fever 2 videos, and I'm just so grateful and appreciative and humbled. And in addition to that, as I kind of hinted at earlier, we've now reached over 600 subscribers. So welcome, all of you recent converts, if I can call you that. That sounds a bit scary, actually, doesn't it? Yeah, thank you for coming along, and I hope you stay. And once again, if you've got anything to say, please do drop a note into any of the comments boxes that would be appropriate. So beyond that, as I said, in January, I offered a Steam key to Transport Fever 2 as a subscriber giveaway. We have a winner. We had, I think, 6 unique entrants, 6 people who actually entered the draw, which sounds a bit paltry perhaps, but when you consider that is 10% of the subscriber numbers that I have, I reckon that's a fairly good rate. So thank you so much for saying hi and saying I'd like to win a copy of the game. And we have a winner, and that winner was G George, who follows us on YouTube as opposed to being a Twitter or Instagram follower. Of course, if you want to follow me on those social media sites, then the links are available in the description below, or there should be somewhere on the screen around here somewhere my ident, my hash, my @ sign, my whatever it's called. It's not a hashtag, is it? No. Yeah, I'm not one of those very young people who understands all this stuff, but it's there and I use it, and it'd be great to see you on there as well. But anyway, so G George, do get in touch as soon as you can and let me know where to send the key, and that game will be yours. So what was going on in the game terms on the channel? Transport Fever 2, of course, now that I've got the Bristol map under control, I think for now that's going to carry on for quite some time. I'm loving the game just as much as I loved Transport Fever 1 and before that Train Fever. I seem to have got to grips with dealing with the congestion in the multi-town area of Bristol. So that's going to carry on, and we're doing quite nicely in that, I think, so far. Other games that are running at the moment, Computer Tycoon, that's doing very nicely. Again, I think I've got my head around how to make money, how to actually get computers sold and beat the competition. Computer Tycoon is one of those games with AI competitors, unlike, for example, Transport Fever 2. Now, I did in fact on the last video get a comment from the developer, Andrash, who said, well done, sir. You appear to, you probably already won the game, having beaten my opposition into submission, and I'm only in 1970 something, I think. My memory is appalling. So should we mix it up? thoughts on that. Should we start again at a higher difficulty level? Because I remember when I first got this updated version of Computer Tycoon, I really struggled because it had changed the mechanics and the way it worked from the first early access version of the game. So I'm playing on easy. Should I mix it up? Should I go medium or hard difficulty? Should I test? We shall see. There are more updates coming from Andrash on that. So maybe the next time we get a big update from the development, we will start the new game. But anyway, your thoughts on that would be much appreciated. I'm still enjoying the game. It is, because I'm winning mostly, it is great fun. Another game I'm enjoying playing, of course, and you're seeing here, is Another Brick in the Mall. Now, the fun thing about this is now that I've finally, again, got my head around how to make money, and the mall is getting bigger, I'm needing to employ more staff, more difficult game challenges are cropping up. A recent update to the game introduced wage demands from the staff. So I'm now getting to the state of the game where I need to think not just of supplying stuff to customers, but actually looking after my staff. So that I'm quite looking forward to, is what sort of challenge that is going to be continuing to play the game. Likewise in Academia, School Simulator. Now that I'm running into the first year of actually having students in the school, not just building it, things are getting interesting, and I'm following another player of the game, Double E Show. Follow it, go check him out. He should be on my channels list somewhere on my YouTube page. He's playing that well as well. He's a little bit further ahead than I am. He's, I think, in his second or third year of the school running, in game time, that is, obviously. And there's lots of interesting new mechanics that come into play there. So again, more interesting mechanics going on there. So, what are we going to do in February? Pretty much of the same. Now, I would like to introduce either the occasional one-off into the game. Now, I've had some issues with the computer and the internet in the last few weeks, so I've not been able to find time to do that. Hopefully I will, through February, is just find a day to just take off and do something new and different. Just give you a sort of look at a new game. One of which might be, and if you've been watching this sort of video behind this announcement, is The Outer Worlds, which I got free with my new computer. As you may recall, I upgraded my PC at the end of last year, and that came with a free copy of The Outer Worlds. Now, this is a type of game that I am usually absolutely hopeless at. These sort of explorer, open world, crafting, survival kind of games, I am rubbish at, mostly because I don't understand how they work, and B, I just use a mouse. I really am surprisingly poor at using a keyboard to control things on the screen. I did in fact have a crack at, a year or two back, it was 7 Days to Die, I think it was, a zombie survival game kind of thing, and I didn't even last the first day. I tried it about 3 or 4 times at hopefully relatively easy difficulty levels, and I just failed completely. So if you'd like to see me have a crack at The Outer Worlds, then do drop a note into the comments here for that, and we'll see. And I'll try and be moderately good at it, but to be honest, that my hopes are limited. So if you'd like to see me fail, then do let me know. Likewise, any other games which you think would fit well into the channel, that you can see the sort of games I'm playing and enjoying over these last few months. Anything which kind of fits into that you'd like me to have a go at, by all means let me know on that as well. It's possible that if there's a game that really piques my interest and you think will be really popular and might get lots of you to continue to watch the channel, then I may need to drop one of the existing games from the portfolio, as it were. So if you're particularly interested in any of the games, Computer Tycoon, Another Brick in the Mall, Academia, School Simulator in particular, because to be honest, Transport Fever 2 is not going to go away. If you're a fan of those games and you want to keep me for me to keep on playing them, then please do keep watching them, and that way I'll know that there are people out there who enjoy what I'm doing with the games. Otherwise, there's a risk that one of those might well drop off over the next month or so and be replaced by some other game, which you think might be a good thing. Anyway, do let me know what your thoughts are on that. And that, I think, is about it. So thank you once again for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed what I've been putting out so far in January 2020, and look forward to more of the same, but even better, maybe, in February of this year and throughout the rest of the year. If you've got any thoughts, suggestions, recommendations, criticisms even, do let me know. Just drop a note into the comments box below. Other than that, of course, if you're watching this and haven't subscribed, why the heck not? Please do. You might like it. I'd certainly love to see you following along and just joining me for at least a little time on this journey. So that's it. So thank you once again for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you again soon. Until then, though, bye-bye for now.